Can't have our sign me out.
Why not?
Cause what they gonna focus on, huh?
It's about to start. Well, it's already warmed up. It's about to start getting hot outside. What else is we gonna be showing? Soon enough, I'm gonna be sitting on this couch with a bra on. What? What? And that's it.
That's it. That's all. I'll be here every Tuesday.
You heard about some damn thigh meat?
Some other meat gonna be hanging
out? There's gonna be all kinds of meat hanging out in a minute. Hi.
Hey.
Hola. Papis and mamacitas.
Is that how you say it?
What?
Papis and mamacitas. Whatever.
That's how I say it. Papis y mamacitas. It don't matter.
I just asked a question.
It's not like I'm this improper Puerto Rican. Like, no.
You kind of are this improper improper Mexican. I'm sorry.
Why not? I feel like if I was just Mexican, then it'd be a problem.
No, that's a cheat code. That is a cheat code.
I'm black.
How much Mexican are you now?
A little bit. I mean, enough. I feel like as much time as I spent with my
abuela
father, I should know Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a full anything grandparent, you should have a little bit of it in you.
Yeah.
Now, unless you like, oh yeah, no, my grandma, she's in Ecuador or she,
right, yeah, she not around. Yeah. Like, no, bitch, you live life with her.
Yeah, you should have a little bit of.
Well, listen.
Y'all don't be doing your due diligence.
I eat spicy food. I love spice. Make my nose run.
That's what she said.
Just to make my nose run, boy, right? Yeah. Because we don't want it spicy. Yuck.
If it's spicy, it ain't nice.
It ain't nice.
That shit.
Oh, gosh. I don't think. How are people supposed to take us seriously?
I never planned on that.
Okay. I mean, whatever. If that wasn't the goal, then.
I mean, I think your vision and my vision was always two different things.
Yes.
I just planned to talk.
You know what? I feel like, you know what I watched? Because it made me kind of think of like us in our situation in Apartment 408, the podcast. What is the name of the podcast?
I'm not sure.
Good Moms, Bad Decisions. It's a really good podcast.
You've spoken that before, but I've never listened.
Yeah, I really like them. So they did an interview because they just both of the hosts they wrote a book together. And they were doing an interview.
They co-wrote a book.
They co-wrote a book, yes. They wrote that shit together. So I think it was like some news interview or whatever. So they asked like, like, how do you feel about like the big impact that you've had and what started it or whatever, like how did you get to where you are? And they were like, we didn't expect nobody to really be listening to us. And we just talked and we were like ridiculously honest and like that's just how we found our tribe. Just talking and laughing and joking and just like being with each other. Because I told you that's the podcast that I was listening to. They're on like episode 200 and something, but I like them so much that I was like, well, let me go back to their beginnings. And I listened to the first episode. There wasn't a single edit in the episode. It was like,
I mean, that was my.
It was like nothing. Like
that was my whole thinking of it too. Like I never expected. Well, I mean, if people listen,
great, yeah.
I didn't when we first like kind of presented this shit to each other because we co-wrote this. It was like we presented this shit together. Like cause I spoke about just like what someone else asked me to do prior.
Yeah,
and then you was like, let's do this shit. And because it was like we talk every week. Sure.
Yeah.
Then it was just like, all right, fuck it. You gonna record while we speak.
While we just still talk, yeah.
So I never expected nothing from this or
I think my thing is not that I expect it to be like, I don't expect to be like, oh yeah, we're doing retreats now and like we wrote a book and like all of that stuff.
Not even that, but I think you expect listeners and you expect some type of a following.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
only because
I don't not expect it. I just that never. Really
that's not your interest. Yeah.
Never crossed my mind. So it's just like
it only crossed my mind because I like podcasts. Like I listen to them, so I'm like, where people are going to listen to us, we're going to have some type of following.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah,
but it's just still just.
I think the only thing that might stand in our way is that we play too fucking much.
That shit gonna keep standing because I ain't going to change.
I ain't going to change.
I'm going on 34 years.
Come on, listen, of buffoonery.
Top notch. I posted something the other day, right? It was like, I want to meet the time. They said, I want to meet the time they got a whole category of foolery named after them, right?
Yeah.
And
nigga, that fuck around and be me.
No, nigga, that's what niggas was like. They was like, I'm sure you that time.
You that time, yeah, time fucking foolery.
And I thought about it. I was like,
but you know what though? I love that about you.
What? Yeah, I'm a fucking fool.
Yeah. Because then I can be too. And I'm not the outcast.
Bullshit make your bullshit normal.
At least around you. At least with our mutual friends.
I just never. I hate niggas that take shit too serious.
Too seriously. Like when things need to be taken seriously, like sure, take things seriously. But like, bitch, one thing I'm gonna do is laugh. All of this shit is a joke.
When shit needs to be serious, it needs to be serious. Like, but every day, you gonna die.
Yeah, I do not want to be serious every day. That's why working 5 days out the week is a bit weird.
That shit's stressful.
This is dumb. That's why I always fuck around with my supervisor. I'm cracking up. I had to check myself though, but we was at the conference. We just did a conference, and we're at the conference, and it was this lady at this round table. She was talking about the spelling of her name, and the way she was taught to spell it wasn't the same as what's on her birth certificate, which is
which is what?
Fucking drawing.
I was about to say that is not normal.
No. I wasn't going to say normal, which is fucking drawing. But she was like, for whatever reason, black moms don't ever want to give you your birth certificate. Like she was like, I was trying to get it.
No, that's
like because her ID and everything like that don't match her. Birth certificate because it's not the same.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I have a cousin who went through that same situation. Was spelling their name wrong for mad years until they got their birth certificate and was like, "That's not even my name.
That's not my name. That's crazy as shit." So
how you forget? You spelled it.
Or like the parent, like how did the parent forget?
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with.
You know what's wild? I forget how to spell my oldest son's middle name often because I didn't pick it. I don't like the name. I don't care for it. But it's the middle name, so we don't talk about it. But when I do have to put it down, it's always just the initial. Like if I have to write something down, but then right now because I'm thinking about it, I know how to spell it. But if you just was like, I'm like, all right, that's what we picked. Like.
I mean,
that's what his dad picked.
Forgets everything here and there. Mm-hmm. I have stints in my life where I forget how to spell of.
I think that's a bit wild.
I think it's a bit wild too, but it happens often. Well, it hasn't happened in a long time.
Tell me.
What other spells? I
want to know what the other options.
No, that's what be so wild about it. You're like. It hasn't happened in a very, very long time, but I remember several times in my life. It was after school, but before I guess it was before 30s. I think it was a stint like 23 to 27. That shit hit me all the time. Like every 6-7 months, I should be like,
damn.
And then listen. I was told to sound shit out. Soon as you go to
no, UV bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Soon as you go to sound out, you like, oh,
that's not
that's
it.
That shit smack you hard. You like, oh. And then you sit there stuck on my like. And I swear, I'm not. Listen, no joke. That shit happened to me. I know it happened to me at least 3 times in my adult life, and I just was like, and you catch it, but the fact that even if it take you 30 seconds, if you forget how to spell of 30 seconds, you're a wild boy.
That's wild as shit.
That's goofy as shit. But it's happened.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, you can forget anything, but for you to forget or not know long enough that the next person, like for me not to know how to spell of for so long that my daughter just can't spell of, like she's just growing up spelling UV.
I fucked.
That's a wild joke. It's better. I think we're going in there.
We're on a pretty good trajectory.
If I didn't just drink water, but
yeah, no, it's really good. You know, people putting out videos on how to make the best water.
Really?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's fine.
But anyway, back to my story about the lady and her name.
Oh yeah, back to
the foolery, because I can't do it for too long. Like, I think you said it at some point. Like, you think the people at your job don't know who the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. I'm wild as shit. Anyway, my supervisor is a Caucasian man, blonde hair, blue eyes. And the lady whose mom wouldn't give her the birth certificate and who taught her how to spell her name wrong was a black lady. So she was like, you know, black parents can't never let that birth certificate go. Like they hold on to it like it ain't yours. Mm-hmm. So we laughed at the table. And I was like, I went to him and I was like, your parents just gave up. No, I said something like, do y'all have to deal with that? So he was like, no, I had my birth certificate. And then he was like, y'all, and just bust out fucking laughing. I said, because it's for sure a black thing. Like, it's for sure. It's for sure a black thing. But even with my supervisor, I have to fuck with him, like, even throughout the day. Like, because all this shit got to be a joke. And we got to be out of town together and shit like that. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, like.
Because who else I'm going to play with right now?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, I work construction, so like, in company wise, I've jumped ship a few times, and even if you're in a large enough company, you might I might be at this site for 6-7 months with these people, then I'll go over here with a whole other group of people, or whatever, and I'm not a friendly nigga, so like I'm not gonna be chilling or hanging out with most. I'm gonna work, whatever. I might, you know, here and there. But once I find my like niggas is like me, once I find that,
excuse me, y'all,
I'll be drawn. I ain't have like
excuse the burps, because goddamn.
I was just on the phone. What was that? Saturday. I was just on the phone with that nigga Saturday. He called me out of nowhere Saturday.
I hope he at the next event. We had a good time.
I'm saying I'm inviting him to the joint, but we just on the phone, or he hit me up, we on the phone and shit, whatever, and just we ain't worked together in
a long time at this point.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But
damn, that was a long time ago. Oh.
But when I'm saying when the fucking foolery come out, like you saying, nigga, like when you vibe with your because that's one thing I can say about the construction field, which has been draining me a lot lately. Like no disrespect, no shade, it is heavily Caucasian, right? And there's nothing wrong with that until you get to a point where it's like you don't understand each other. You know what I mean? Like it's like our It's not no. It's
so crazy because at some point, no matter how cool motherfuckers is, it's just still pieces of our lives that you just can't fucking relate to.
Like
even on Power, I think it was like episode 2 or something like that. Braden, you know, he admitted to, you know what I mean, running the whole shit, making it all up, and all of that other stuff.
From last season? No,
this season. Well, no, he admitted last season, but in this season,
I just started the first episode of the season like yesterday.
Okay.
So
I vaguely. him and Tyreek keep going back and forth like you're not dealing with what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
You took the fall for that. I'm still the nigga that they thought was the nigga that did it.
Okay,
So
nigga,
yeah, like you know what I mean? As close as they are, they brothers, you know what I mean? They call each other brothers. But there are it's points that you'll never understand.
Yeah.
You won't get it, motherfucker.
And
your last name is Wachowski.
But even with that, like, but the ones that the ones, but the people that want to get it, I can deal with, I can fuck with, or whatever. But then it's like, and then there's people who don't want to get it, who don't care. I still can deal with you and fuck with you, but it's just not as it's not as comfortable. Like we don't even like we speak the same language, but we don't speak about the same things. We don't like it's just there's a disconnect there.
It's a complete disconnect.
And it's always going to be a disconnect because I'm from this world, you from this world. I've been having to understand your world this entire time.
Yes. You've never had to.
Not just had to. You don't want to. And some, like I said, some
because
people
why
cool.
would you want to?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about it, but like some people be cool. Like my last foreman, whatever. Like he cool as shit. Like this motherfucker. Like whatever. He'll do anything for me. But he just He don't understand where I'm from, or like certain shit they be talking about whatever.
I hate a therapist like that.
I just I kind of remove myself from the conversation because you not only do you not understand because he's not from Philly or whatever, he came down from Ohio or whatever. So
my supervisor's from Ohio.
Really? So he talking about they talking about just the crime in Philly or whatever, right? And mind you, when this happened,
I'm getting buzzed a little too quick.
I'm not mistaken, my man older brother just got shot, right? So when he talking about it, it's a little.
I put this down.
It ain't super close to my heart, but because I don't know his older brother,
right? Yeah.
But it's still my folks, my folk hurt, and I'm a little tight about it. You mean whatever? But they talking him and another dude from Ohio. And the problem is, saying the parents ain't never been around and they never got their asses whooped as kids and
excuse me.
And then,
blame
Russia and all that. It was just the good old American dream was just sitting there, and then they went into the whole gay thing. That came. I don't even know how that came up, but that came up in the whole whatever. And then it was I don't care. Be whoever you want to be. But don't bring no motherfuckers around me. It was just it was just so middle America. It was just
shut up.
Yeah, but then they want to go and just be extremely cool with me. Like they want to know what I did the weekend.
It's just always it's there. It's just a disconnect. Yeah.
And it's and I don't have nothing against you. And like I said, you still a cool dude or whatever, but you don't understand where I'm from or what I've dealt with, and speaking to certain people, whatever, you don't want to understand where I'm from. If we're gonna have an open forum and you really want to talk about it or whatever, I got no problem sharing and we can speak up. But some people, you can hear the way they speak, or even if you start talking to them about it, it's so dismissive or they look down on it, yeah, or look down on that type of situation from the very beginning. So it's not like this is my actual friend. I don't need to.
I don't gotta get that deep with it. We not.
It's better to keep it surface because
for sure
we can have completely different views
of each other.
This shit can get real weird real fast. Let's keep this shit surface. Y'all talk about what y'all talk about.
That's why certain things aren't allowed to be part of discussion in the workplace. Yeah. You're not supposed to discuss religion, politics, all of that shit. You're not supposed to discuss it at work.
My old supervisor at my old company, probably 5 years ago. No, wait, when did When did Trump get elected? Like, it's been
Child.
like 6 years.
No, it was more than that. Was it 2016? Election 2016?
Is Biden almost his term almost up?
Yeah. So I think 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
17, 18, 19, 20.
because Biden got elected until damn. So yeah, 16. It was 16. That shit don't seem that long ago. Yeah.
Because he was president up until 2020. So
I'm talking even what I'm about to say. Like my supervisor, or whatever, he came into work or whatever. I guess after everybody voted or whatever, and everybody was before we got to work. It was on the news and they were talking about how the like Trump's racist rants and all and the good old boys, all that shit, whatever. And me and my supervisor, little Italian guy, we've been cool since because he started at the company after me or whatever. We've been cool since the day he started. Like, he's been good to me. I've been good to him. That type shit, whatever. And I forgot. I don't remember exactly how the conversation got started. Whatever. He came over to me, and we were all talking, and he was like, it was like he was almost somewhat ashamed of it, but he was like came to like it was almost he came to tell me like that he voted for Trump.
why would he do that?
I don't like because he I don't. It was so weird, like because he.
I feel like people that voted for Trump typically keep it to themselves, unless they're like the Proud Boys or fucking.
No, he voted for Trump. In his words, he was like, his whole thing was like, politicians been like bullshitting us all this time. I get that, yeah. And he's more straightforward. He's gonna tell her how it is, and he's actually like showing money and like he's saving on tax everything. His incentives are actually like like
not terrible.
Yeah, for us or whatever. And he like explained this whole thing to because he really came. He like his first thing was like asking like who did I vote for, like if you don't mind me asking who'd you vote for or whatever. I told him. And then he told me, and I was like, oh, that he went through this whole spiel, or whatever. And I was like, I mean, sounds good. I'm like, but anybody that like spews such like hateful things, like you can't do nothing.
Yeah, I understand exactly. I'm not gonna say exactly where he's coming from, but I kind of get it. You know what I mean? Like they fuck us over all the time. Like try something new. Yeah, I get that part.
I get that too, but once again, it's because we're from two different lanes. Those things don't harm you,
right? Exactly.
And that's what I was telling him. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, but I'm like, that's understandable. I said, but I said those things don't. His hateful words can not just can affect me leaving this job today. I said because he empowered hate, and he sat there like a little stuck or whatever. It was like I'm like, but it is what it is.
You voted who you vote for. You voted who you vote for.
You know me, the game's the game. I said ain't no sweat off our back. And we left it at that, but he was a little stuck for a minute because like I get everything you're saying, but you can say that because it does not affect you. Things that don't affect you you don't need sympathy for. You don't. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to understand it because it just does not.
This lady at my job now, we are not the fuck. I don't even speak to her no more, and it's so crazy because I've never been like that with nobody at my job. Like when I say these people get on my nerves, and I've been there for so long, everybody at some point has gotten on my fucking nerves. But we could get over it. You know what I mean? This one lady, she is she's a secretary, like she's somebody's assistant. And this person he's big up in the company. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, excuse me, sis, I got meetings coming. I need you to make my coffee now so I can set up for this. And then when everybody get here, I need bottles of water on the table so they could, you know what I mean? Like you're really my assistant, like assist. So she's making coffee, and I'm telling you, it did increase. Like at one point in time, like it was like, damn, This bitch might as well go get a box of Joe. Like, you in here in my office making the coffee over and over again. But you know, whatever, bitch, assist. Like, I don't give a fuck. Do your job. And she came in one time making the coffee, and she's like, I swear, like, I feel like his little bitch. Like, I'm just getting coffee and da 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 da. So I was fine with you saying you feel like his little bitch. Okay, little bitch, get the coffee, whatever. Then she says,
like a slave.
White lady, blonde hair. I guess this is how slavery felt.
Oh, I was about to cape for her. I was going. I'm like, you can feel like a slave without it being racial.
Racial is racist. I turned around like, because the coffee machine is right behind me. Mm-hmm. So my desk is, you know, I'm facing this way. I turned around with the slow neck, like. And she was like, I mean, not literally, but like, it was said, bitch, and you can go to hell. I said, you will never, ever in your life. No, I didn't mean it like that. I said, miss, make the coffee and
go. Mm-hmm. It'd be hard to keep it professional sometimes.
Oh.
I got called a nigga.
No, you didn't. At work?
At work. This was.
Did you file a complaint? You were supposed to turn into a Kevin.
You know what's crazy?
A Connor. Bitch, get real tight.
Main man got.
Oh, not a nigga.
Main man got. Well, hold on. I'm gonna give you the whole story. But main man got fired anyway. But I did not. Not only did I not file a complaint, I denied it. Or look, I'm gonna give you the whole situation, right?
Yeah, cause fuck.
That
was months ago, baby. She's still walking to my office. Good morning.
No, this was in fact, this was back with. I'm still with the company that had the Trump supervisor. So I'm on the road.
Trump was his boss, y'all. Apparently.
I'm on the road. It's me. It's the dude who was on one of my usual partners. Because when I was on the road, most of the time, like they needed like an electrician and an HVAC specialist usually. So I was the head electrician. He was the head HVAC guy. So he knew electricity too, and he was teaching me HVAC. So like I like working with him or whatever. So it was me, him. It was the Trump supervisor. I don't want to keep calling him that because I fuck with him, but I fuck with him. That was the one thing.
Well, that's how we gotta identify him because we don't know him as nothing else.
That was the one thing that they saying that rubbed me the wrong way. What? Me, him, Trump supervisor, and new guy. They hired a new guy, right? You know, kinda. Well, I ain't gonna say short, 5'10" You know, like short, white dude. I think he's from like South Philly. One, you know. You know that what I'm talking.
I know the type of nigga.
You know what I'm talking to.
I know the type. It's the 5'10" short. That's funny.
So we he started off in this shop or whatever when I was on the road already. I come back, they introduced me to him. Oh, you know this is so all right, cool. You know, they're like, yeah, he's gonna be going out with you on the next job. Okay, cool. That was like a Friday. Monday we leave out. We get down there, we do our we do our fuck thizzle. The first day, because we're usually driving for so long, the first day, like the most we do is like unload the truck or whatever, you know, shit like that. So we finished doing that. Our hotel was connected to Longhorn, I think it was. It was one of them steak places.
I feel like I remember this trip.
Yeah, I probably told you. I mean, I know I told you about this.
Okay.
This ain't go because I was like, right.
Maybe I don't remember the situation, but I kind of remember.
Matter of fact, it was
your hotel being connected to a steakhouse.
Yeah, so we go down there. We getting something to eat. I didn't even because I don't usually just hang out or chill with everybody. I do my own thing, or the few people that I do fuck with. Like I said, well, whatever. Blah, blah. But it was only 4 of us this time, and so the boy I'm usually working with, the HVAC dude, he like, oh yeah, because he was down there a week prior. I was on another job. He was on that job.
Okay.
We like, yeah, you know, blah blah. We gonna meet down there. So our supervisor's like, oh yeah, let's go. Like, I'll meet y'all down there. So all four of us went down there. He's sitting there. It's like it's at the bar. Is my supervisor, HVAC, South Philly, me, all sitting at the bar, right? Everybody, you know, order their food, get a couple drinks or whatever. He didn't order no food, right?
And this is South Philly.
South Philly didn't order no food.
Gotcha.
South Philly didn't order no food. But we drinking. He's drinking vodka and Red Bulls, right?
He might as well just do coke.
Yeah, I think he might for real. So we sitting there for a minute. You know, everybody. I'm drinking. I think I'm drinking like it's Jack Straight or Jack and Ginger. It was one, so, you know, man. So in HVAC, man, so me and him did so many jobs together. We was always on the same page.
Right,
so like,
yeah.
you know, me and him drinking the same shit. It's the vodka and Red Bull, and then our supervisor, he like, I'm fucking with y'all. So it's like three Jack and Ginger ales, the vodka and Red Bull.
Why was he drinking that?
Right, I don't know. Right, so then we go to get our second situation. You know, usually, especially when you're in that type of environment, you wait for the other people.
Yeah.
He ain't waiting.
He just
we go for number 2. He already on number 3. So we like,
and he not eating.
So everybody like, yo, you might want to
slow down.
No, grab something. My supervisor like, you don't get nothing to eat, whatever, you know, whatever. You know, we gotta get up early. Cause yeah, we on the road and we got
right, yeah.
But
we still gotta work.
Yeah, we wake up. We work from 6 to 6. When we on the road, we hustle 6 to 6, 6 to 8. Like we putting in hours, nigga. Like, you sure? Especially, and it's your first joint. The rest of us are seasoned.
Yeah, I was about to say, yo.
I can get drunk and be up at fucking 4:30. Nigga, I'm being in a van waiting for y'all. Matter of fact, because I was drunk.
Yeah.
Because I ain't sleep right. I was like, you were saying like you knew this, so we're like, well, he's like, so he ordered some French fries.
He needed a burger.
It hit me. This nigga ain't having it, but he an alcoholic. I'm like, you can tell, like, he ordered French fries because you know, motherfucker, when your food comes, motherfuckers like do a little. You not eating because you ain't hungry. You're not eating because you got $33 and you rather get them fucking vodka and
vodka.
And
ew, well,
and you know,
he didn't even ask for the vodka he wanted. He just said vodka.
And you know it's not Red Bull. It's, you know, when you go to the bar like that, it'd be the Andrew drink off the tap. So it's vodka and fucking Purple Badger or some shit. Right? So we got our food. Niggas eating steaks, everything. You know. Yeah. So now we got a couple more drinks. Because we
y'all good. Yeah. So y'all had a potato too.
Yeah. So he couple joints. So now he mind you, for some reason, I'm not feeling bull, right? I don't know why, but I'm just sitting there doing my thing.
Yeah.
I'm just on my phone or whatever. And he tapped HVAC. He like, yo, what's up with him? Like, he don't talk to nobody or whatever. HVAC, like, he's like, no, Tom cool, like, he's just not that. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, chill.
He's like, no, I just want, like, you know, he don't want. HVAC said, just leave him alone. Mind you, I don't know all this until like I talk to HVAC later on or whatever. He decided to leave me alone. Turn to me now. He talking with whatever about we talking. I'm answering like
I'm irritated already.
We talking, but like, I'm answering him or whatever. But I'm still like, I don't.
Yeah.
I came down to get it. Let me eat. I'm about to go to my room, whatever. Yeah. And I don't know where the conversation went.
Why am I so irritated already?
But this nigga said, I'm from the hood. You know, I'm a nigga like you a nigga. what? Wallahi. I said, what? He said, no, no. But mind you, HVAC is talking to supervisor, right? I said, what? As soon as it happened, because HVAC is Spanish, right? He was talking. He said, "Oh!" Like he grabbed Bull or whatever, and he just he moved away from each other. So like by the time he stand there, I'm standing like so now like me and HVAC is standing face to face, and he just like
please.
he just like I'm like no, I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. Like what? So my supervisor, me like HVAC is bigger than me.
Okay.
If I'm 6'3", HVAC 6'4", 6'5", probably even a little bit, way a little bit more than me. I'm saying we was two big niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Supervisor 5'3",
not 5'3". Oh, little baby, little poo poo.
Right. So he see everybody saying that, right? Because HVAC literally. When I turned around, I said, "What?" And I was like, "Cause I want him to say it again." Because I'm like, maybe
yeah, I'm tripping. Because it can't be.
Yeah, because that's stupid. Like, why'd you?
Because it can't be what he actually
as
said.
Happened, HVAC, like, kind of like he like lifted him up, and so man, he turned. So then me and this nigga just looking at each other face to face. I'm like,
I got picked up like that in the jail before.
I bet, cause you. Never mind. So I'm like, no, I just want to know. So we talking. He like, no, bro, like just chill there. I'm like, I just wanted to know like what he said. So my supervisor, he said he like, what's like he confused what's going on.
Because he all the way the fuck down here. He don't know what's happening up here.
What's going on? It's an HVAC, and like I praise him today for that shit because like I had a split second of niggatry.
Yeah.
I snapped right back out of it, like, because that's not a good move. Like, you got it, bro. Like, I'm like, no, I'm like, tab me out. HVAC, like, no, I got it, bro. Just go ahead. I'm like, all right, I got you next time. I go to my room. Next morning
I'm a nigga like you a nigga.
Next morning come. But this how funny shit be, right? HVAC filled my supervisor in on everything, right? So he tell my supervisor next morning come. Like I said, I drink and I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm downstairs. I ate breakfast at the hotel. I'm waiting in the truck. My supervisor, HVAC come downstairs. They like, where South Philly? They ain't never come downstairs. Got too drunk.
He did on, yeah.
So my supervisor's like, I told him don't pull this shit, whatever. I'm like, what's his room number? My supervisor's like, huh? I said, what's his room number? And somebody will get him. He said, nah. What is his room number? He tell me the room number. I go upstairs. I fed not. Mm-hmm. He opened the door. They like he saw a fucking ghost. He opened the door. He like, I said, yo, we fucking waiting. I said, downstairs at 5. I leave. I come back downstairs. My supervisor said he's down there like looking like a fucking ghost. He just like
he nervous.
Cause mind you, I know he know now, but I never said nothing to him. But I can see the way I can see.
Yeah, like how he was moving. Yeah, like, you got filled in. Yeah.
So I come back downstairs. I'm like, he be down at 5, and I go back to get in the truck because I was in the truck while them niggas was eating breakfast. Yeah. I go get back and get in the truck, and they come downstairs or whatever. But mind you, me and South Philly drove down there together. Like we drove to that city together. Okay. When they came to get in the car, my supervisor got in the truck. I said, well, y'all niggas think y'all slick or whatever. Like I am grown. But like this shit not gonna do that.
No, I get it. But still, you gotta be careful because some people know how that shit make motherfuckers go off.
Yeah, that's what listen, I listen.
And if they know you even a little bit.
Supervisor and HVAC, I praise them till the day about that situation. because I said it was only a split second, but for that split second, I was thinking about being a fucking goofy. Huh?
It was too much.
Too much meat, right?
It was too much meat.
Too much sauce, but no. So yeah, but then when we got back to Philly, or whatever, office manager, they called me in the office. Yeah, they trying to like pull it out on me, like did something happen?
Yeah.
Like, happened? What? I'm like, what happened? Like, I can't remember. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, the South Philly, like I heard that he was out there, like being like, I forgot the words they was using, but they was being vague and shit too.
Yeah,
trying to get me,
trying to get you to say,
so, yeah. And I'm like, nah, I don't, cause I'm never gonna fuck with nobody money.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell by this situation, y'all know not to send him nowhere with me again.
Yeah.
So like he can work his ass off over there.
Over there,
yeah. But I don't feel like I need to say nothing. Because the most I'm gonna say is like, no, we don't need to work together no more.
Right, yeah.
But I'm like, no, I don't.
Ain't that happen?
Yeah. I ain't no. And then I'm like, happen. Like, now, nigga, you gotta tell me. I'm like, what are you talking? But they end up letting the nigga go anyway. But I think the dumbass, like, even when we got back to Philly, like I think he came. I think like the following day he came to work late after we got. It was just like,
yeah, stupid shit.
And that's
why just unreliable.
That's why I'm saying, like, yeah, he said you drinking vodka and Red Bull with nothing.
First of all, why you drinking that?
You got hired like he got hired like the day before. Literally, like he got hired Thursday, came to work Friday. I met him Friday afternoon when I got back to the city. Monday, and if I'm not mistaken, Monday morning when we was heading out, he came in late Monday morning. We left out, and we didn't even stay out there the whole week. So it was Monday, Tuesday. We might even rolled back by like Wednesday, and then like he came to work late Thursday in the shop or something like that, and they ended up letting him go. But like,
yeah, he's a zickhead.
And I know part of that was because they was like, but not because.
And that's too far. Like, why would you fucking say that? But he was drunk.
He said, "I'm a nigga like you, a nigga,
baby."
And I ain't gonna even after that, right?
The fuck?
Even thinking back, I still feel like a little piece of bitch assness in my soul. Cause I should have reacted. I feel like if I reacted a little bit quicker, like just little
yeah,
just slap him a little bit. Like what?
Quick little pop to the mouth like he deserved. He deserved to be backhanded in the lips. Boop.
But I won't call it a regret. Let's call it a regret.
It ain't full, but it's like I wish I woulda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got called a nigga by a white man to my face.
And a white lady told me because she had to get coffee for her boss. She know what slavery feel like.
So we pussy.
We bitches.
Tune in next Friday.
For some more bitch assness. Apartment bitch assness.
That's dumb.
No, but I didn't feel like I don't have no regret or feel like a pussy. It was like when I heard it, but she seemed like the type from South Philly.
Those be the ones.
Like, look
out for them.
Listen, it's just I don't know what I'm not gonna say every white person from South Philly is just fucking racist, but it is a vibe. Down the only reason I want to go down South Philly is to go get meats and shit.
Who?
Meats and cannolis, bitch. Now I could come back down the way.
Yeah, I'm not a big South Philly goer.
I don't got no reason to be down there.
But yeah, it gives a vibe because that is a vibe. Like it's not the entire South Philly.
Yeah, and then y'all know if we can say, you know what I mean, from down South Philly, and we already know what we getting at, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's the same way. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Black girl, but y'all be, oh yeah, she from North Philly. Y'all got y'all things. You know what I mean? Like everybody got their shit.
Cause a bitch from North, you can be like,
you sick of her, but you love her to death.
That's because I'm from North. That's all it is.
No, but you know what? I know a lot of like uptown niggas love North bitches.
Cause uptown niggas is corny.
Uptown niggas, your niggas are fucking uptown nigga.
Who?
Big.
That's one of the.
That's one of the throw.
Yeah.
Man.
Just like we said about South Philly, like there's a majority and there's an exception. Bro, the exception. He probably got he the exception. If he got like 7 friends, 4 of them corny is him. 1 of them married. And the last one is they pet dog.
They pet dog. Shut the fuck up. No, but yeah.
Don't put it up here.
Yeah, I bought a bottle of water down for you.
My PO probably watching. Oh my
god. Your PO probably watching. Some motherfucker mind his business. It's just water. And what you say we make the best water in Philly? Did you say that?
I don't think I did, but that's cool. I'll go with it. Called the Scoop Kid. Might be the one.
So, I ain't got nothing special to say. I can't believe he called you a nigga. I'm taken aback.
This nigga hit me with the major figures. I'm a nigga, like you a nigga.
No. Yeah, chill.
Like this nigga.
That's probably what he was referencing.
Probably.
Probably trying to seem like he was like,
yeah, but don't
hip.
Don't do it.
That's not your place. That's not your place. How do you feel about white people saying niggas when like rapping songs and stuff? You still got bleep it, don't you? Cause you gonna be a bleeper. You better bleep.
I got mixed feelings about
Mine ain't mixed. Bleep.
Let me finish.
I'm just saying.
My mixed feelings are: do what you want in the comforts of your own home. If you feel like you want to, no, do what you want wherever you are. But no, certain things have consequences.
Okay.
So, like the situation I just talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I can say, that was still in the midst of my, I guess my corporate days. If you want to say I had corporate days, that was when I was still like, you can't. Oh, I can't be too niggerish over here. I don't got none of that no more. I'm unapologetically me at this point. So, whatever gotta happen. I'm not no doofy nigga. Like,
right, yeah.
So like, I'm not on some like, no motherfucker. Like, but all that trying to save face because my white boss or because corporate.
You know what? I was training new staff, and I don't remember the conversation. We were like done, like on our way to break or something like that, and I had cursed like, on our way out the building, and I was like.
Because that shit's built into you by accident, bro. You have to unlearn that. Because what I've seen, right, and at least another thing, I guess it leaves a.
But I'm kind of an example.
What?
Like
of unlearning or
no, like in my position, like I always like lead by example. Like I'm one of them people. Like this not the ghetto trifling ass place that you think it is.
Like, okay, no, that's different. Like, all right, because the difference is you actually work in corporate. Technically, like you're saying, like yeah, you're in medical, but you're corporate medicine. So yeah, it's a business place, and you should like, all right, you shouldn't be ghetto at the workplace, but turning off your black is what I'm talking about. Like a lot of people are taught to turn off their black because like your slang, your slang is not appropriate or appreciated in the workplace. But a white man to come in and yawl you to death.
Use guys,
y'all. Use over there. Like how the fuck? All right, how about that? If I come in by Y'all saw that joint last night?
Right, yeah.
It's what is wrong with
Yeah.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Use 3, pick up the pace. What's the difference? Neither one of us
Right,
clearly
yeah.
paid attention in English class.
Maybe I paid attention, you just decided to ignore it.
Yeah, we both said fuck it. So why your fuck it is acceptable mine?
Right,
And that's
yeah.
what I mean by like now if
Yeah.
we're because I can for sure turn it off like when it comes to like I can be I'm
Yeah.
saying grammatically correct.
Yeah.
Like I ain't been so good at it lately, but I know the English
I know how to
language.
speak,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know how to speak. I just choose not to majority of the time. So we're in a space that we need to speak the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I can do so, but we all needs to be a collective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to
Yeah,
watch
I
my
like that. If I have to watch my language, then you do
yeah.
too. We all need to be able to.
If I
It
have
just
to
needs to
speak
be
yeah,
equal across the board.
if I have
Period.
to speak the Queen's English, so do
So do
you.
you.
If we leaving curse words out of here, so
So
do
do
you.
you. Yeah.
One word that I definitely leave out of the workplace. Well, not definitely. Well, I try to leave out is nigga
Nigga. Yeah.
because you can't say it.
You can't say it. Yeah.
So I got one of my homies, yo, I work with. That motherfucker, he dropped the N bomb
All the time.
all the time. He dropped the N bomb all the time. The motherfucker made it to he's damn near a foreman at a company, but like that's a hood nigga. Like him, and he be talking to a white motherfucker, be like, he's like, yeah, these motherfuckers, these niggas, I'm not playing with these niggas. And I dare you to fucking you saying say it back.
I know that's that's how COs are, bro.
See,
No,
I don't want to be that wild, but like I thrive to be that
yeah,
me
yeah,
because it's still part of me and still be like even if it's not conscious, part of me like I'm subdued because it's the workplace, it's the
yeah,
workplace.
yeah.
Not but still fuck all that.
But you know what though? I really do appreciate professional environments. Like I know, like I have a few business ventures, right? And I know like just how I'm going to treat my employees. Like I want to be very respectful. I don't want it to because what I will say is I feel like the more loose management is kind of makes for just a loose work environment.
He also a jail nigga though. Like I think he did a stint. So like he not even all the way out the box.
I mean, okay. Spike sell chi-chis. Did you know that?
I don't want to know that.
Bro.
Can we edit that? I don't want to know that. Why they do that?
I'm not, no. Because
Why
they need to know.
Why they
For
do
the
that?
people who don't go to Spike, y'all need to know. Like, if y'all want to go, they sell chi-chis.
Do they call it Chichi?
Yes.
I don't like that. How you know?
But they leave, it's just one cheese. It's not two cheese. So you can get like a buffalo chicken cheese. That's what they got it on the menu.
How you know that then?
I was at the bar with a hood nigga, and his brother came, and he just came home from a stint.
He ordered
and he ordered the buffalo chicken cheese. And I was like, why do you have that? And he was like, you ain't know they sold these. I'm like, fuck no, I didn't know they sold these. I got wings and fries.
You know, listen.
And he was trashing that joint. What I will say about Chi-Chi's though is COs make them really good. I feel like the COs outdo the inmates.
Because they have more fucking amenities.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They make the Chi-Chi's in jail. I'm saying, like, yeah, if you make one at home, sure, but I've only ever had a Chi-Chi in the walls. I've never had a Chi-Chi.
But do the COs make it on a stinger?
On a what?
A stinger.
They don't go with a stinger.
How do the fucking inmates heat up their Chi-Chis?
Hot water and they cover it. It just take a long ass time. They don't got nothing in them jails. In the county?
You make a stinger, bro. How they get hot water?
They got hot water wells, like the Jones on the block.
You can make it. Well, I don't know. I mean, because I might be snitching on your inmates. I don't. You the fuzz. I don't.
I'm not the fuzz. I don't care.
Fuzz.
The fuzz. Shut up. Listen.
Look at y'all appropriating. Like that's what's wrong with this world.
I like the second one better than this one.
You do?
I do.
I think I like that one better.
The second water was better than the third water. I don't think that it's cool that they sell Chi-Chis, but they do.
That's cool that you drinking that and calling it water. That's why I don't think that's cool.
The boy had asked me if I wanted to taste it, and I was like, I'm not doing that outside of jail.
I don't like that. Bitch, but you've never been in jail.
I'm in jail every day.
No, you're not.
Well, not no more.
Never.
Listen.
You've been in a jail, but you're not in jail. So what you mean I'm not doing outside
because
jail?
Why would I do that outside of jail when I don't have to?
You don't gotta. That's what I almost popped.
I wanted to taste it. I wanted to know what the hype was.
Exactly, but don't say that though.
But I would never. I'm not. Yeah, if I want to just try it, trying it makes sense to me in jail. I'm not going home and being like, I'm about to fuck. No.
But just trying it at the bar and trying it like.
I didn't try it at the bar.
But I'm saying, but why? What's the difference? You saying you tried it before, you never want to try it again?
I don't need to taste it again. No.
Yeah, but you just saying I ain't doing it if I ain't in jail. Like that's.
I didn't say I'm not doing it if I'm not in jail. I did not say that.
That's what you said to me.
That's not what I said.
What you said? I'm not. Say it again.
I would never do that outside of jail.
What the fuck?
It do sound the same, right?
It is the same.
I'm not doing it again. I don't have a need. All right, I corporate lingo you. It's my job.
It's terrible.
Listen, I don't have a need to do it again. I don't have a need to try it again. That's why when the guy asked me at the bar outside of jail, do you want to taste it? No. Because it's no reason for me to want to do it again. And for you to be like, no, this joint good as shit. You want to try it? No, I'm not doing that. Why would I do it again? Especially outside of jail.
Stop fucking
I'm not in the Bing no more. I'm not eating that shit.
You never was a... I think God sent you here to punish me. That's fucking doofy.
I'm not in the Bing.
You're goofy.
Oh, you're goofy. But yeah, Spike so Chi-Chi's, y'all.
Don't try. So no, I don't know. Them Jones probably fire. I don't know.
Yo, he was going off about it.
He just came home.
I mean, sure, but like, so what? That's ridiculous.
It's probably good. But I'm saying
the fact that you paying for one is crazy to me.
He just came home but why not? It's still food.
Yeah.
I saw you fuck up a cup of noodles or a bowl of noodles a couple months ago.
But that was like a craving I was having. I hadn't had noodles years before that, and then I haven't had more noodles since then.
That's not the point. I saw you. You ate them noodles. Like, I don't even know.
You know what? I'm fucking lying. I done ate noodles a few times at your house.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking nowhere.
His oldest make the best fucking noodles.
Yeah, and when she make the noodles, you be smacking them.
As soon as she be like, well, I'm about to make me some noodles. Yeah.
So what's the difference between them?
Make 2 of them joints. It ain't no fucking cheese curls or Cheetos or no chicken or no shit like that in it. Tuna. It's just noodles. It's ramen.
Yeah, but
it's ramen.
But
when you home, it's ramen.
But
when you in jail, it's noodles. And then if you make it a Chi-Chi, then it's a Chi-Chi.
No, when you in the jail, it's noodles. When you at home, it's noodles.
It's ramen.
Go ask Honey make you ramen and see what happens.
She gonna be like, noodles?
Exactly.
You mean noodles?
Yeah, you want some noodles?
No, I asked for top ramen.
So you top your ass all the time.
She be hooking them joints up.
Because my kids fire.
They be A1. She be going off. Girl dad. Girl dad. You want some?
Well, let's speaking of existence.
Okay. Make sure it's a boy.
I make sure.
It just better be.
If it ain't, it ain't mine. Is that what I said?
What if I said that? If I have another boy, then it's not mine.
Then that shit on you. Like, what they got
That's cool, right?
What they got to
Yeah. I had said that. I was saying that the last person that I was dating, you know, if we had gotten to that point, I'm like, if you give me another boy, you gonna be a single dad.
See, you know the difference is? Two things about that, right?
Tell me.
Well, three things. Number one, the baby coming out of you, so it's hard for you to get away from it. He can get away from it way before you can, right?
Not if I leave the hospital.
When you gonna leave the hospital?
Without them.
I'm saying he can already be going. What I'm saying,
He's
like,
gonna come pick us up.
He'll come pick y'all up.
And I'm gonna say I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom in the hallway and not the bathroom in the suite.
Okay, I got you. Oh, you got it played out. I'm good. You see? I'm just saying, like, it's a lot harder for me to get away, but
that shit gonna be baby boy.
As long as you got it mapped out.
No, I got it all mapped out.
That's
You're a single dad.
Number one, right? Number two, you just don't seem it don't sound as believable coming out of you, right? And then number three, you're not really willing it. You just like it, because you ain't never say like my next kid gonna be a girl. You like if it's a boy, I ain't. I'm only having a son.
I'm having a daughter.
You know what I mean? Like my shit is
my daughter. I'm gonna just say that from now on.
Yeah, I raised. Listen, I did everything I can do with Queens.
You did a great job too.
I believe I did too.
Great job, like really a great job.
I got two stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
just feel like my daughter gonna be so bomb.
I just hope.
I think it's crazy that you got two girls and I got two boys.
That's just stupid. Well, no, it's not stupid though. It's really what the fucking. Because I promise you, I say all the time, when I had my daughter, I didn't need no son. I was at my most outsidiness of outside. That nigga just would have been outside with me.
Little street boy.
Not even a little street boy. He would have actually been a hood. You know, I'm not no hood nigga. He would have been a hood nigga.
Yeah, probably.
Not probably. Because when I was in my most active mode, when I was doing my activities, like my daughter slowed me down. Because like you got this little girl at home.
Yeah.
If it was son,
see, I don't understand that.
Like
I can't relate. Yeah, but even
yeah, like that's like listen, we would have matching chains by now. Like all the shit I be talking about, my niggas is disgusting. Like when niggas be outside, like they son be like holding up money and shit. I probably would have been that fucking goofy. If my daughter 10, bro. If I did that shit 10 years ago with a son, I'm joking with that far, but he definitely been outside with me. My son would have been outside with me. My daughter kept me inside.
I don't know. I think maybe if I would have had a girl, I wouldn't have had another child. I just don't know.
I think the same thing with you. I think if you would have had a daughter,
she'd have been fast.
I'm glad you took the words off
because I was going to. But you know what? My mom said that. My mom was like, "You just was outside. Like it was cool that you had a son. You could take him to his dad. Like you know what I mean. Like I could just still be me. Like the grandparents that we had. Like all of that." But I think my daughter, I would have wanted her like on my hip, and it just would have been.
But not even just that. Everyone was so young. Your baby dad was outside. So If you outside, he outside, that little girl in the house.
Yeah.
And then like when she with mom is a runner. She attracts stuff. That's what she see.
This make me sound so bad.
No, but I mean, they can take it how they want it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all don't know me.
But like you
But
said, like,
yeah.
how old were you when you had your first child?
17. Yeah, I'm outside.
Yeah, you out, like, who the fuck? Listen, I applaud any 17-year-old who can just sit down and don't have to.
Yeah.
The thing about it, like, if you get to that predicament, right, and then you end up out here on your own, and then you guys sit down, I still applaud you.
Yeah.
But
it's what it is. Yeah, you don't have no choice.
It's more understandable. But when you have a choice, because you do have the fucking the village.
Yeah.
Who gonna sit down?
Not me.
Because at 17, you just stood up.
I just stood up.
And you still got baby legs. You stood up and you
child them things.
Your knees
shaking. Yeah.
If I sit down there, I ain't never gonna figure out how to use these.
My village was villaging. I wasn't even old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes with a child. Baby.
Yeah, so like it's understandable that you would still be outside, but it's also understandable, or it's also understood that that little girl, she gonna watch you more than little
than
boy.
My son, yeah.
Because I think
it's for sure.
It's just nature.
Yeah.
Like he's not intentionally like your son.
Especially, you know what I mean. Like after we moved to the apartment, yeah, baby, I needed a son.
Bombed right now. You probably be raising a granddaughter. No, that probably listen. No, if you had a daughter, this would be your son right now. You be having your son right now because she be not. Because not even because you was a runner, right? Because everybody else around.
Because everybody, yeah.
Not everybody. You know, you had
right. Yeah, I was about to say our friends are our friends for a reason. Our village was our village.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the majority of us was just,
we all was outside.
We was living fast.
Yeah, I had a baby at 17. Fucking godmom is only 16. Like, and really acting like a godmom. Yeah, child, no. I needed that son, that first one. But the second one could have been a girl. Like, what the fuck?
But fucking, you know what it saved them though?
Mm-hmm.
That 16-year-old godmom probably just would took her from you.
Yeah.
She'd be like, no.
We don't got time for this.
You would been a weekend mom.
Alexis is too much, and we are just gonna keep you with us.
Because one thing that third gonna do is take care of them babies.
She don't play about her kids
at all.
I'm cracking up. So yeah, you were supposed to have girls. I was supposed to have boys. At the times that we did, I said that to you not too long ago. Like it just wasn't my time for me to have a girl. I felt like I had other reasons tied to it too, but like just thinking about it deeper, yeah, I was doing too much and like really just trying to grow up and trying to, you know what I mean? Like I felt like I needed to grow up. Like I moved in my apartment. I found my career. Like I did all of that shit at 19 years old. Like I just kind of like.
I think you rushed growing up and then never really grew up.
Yeah. Because where the fuck is my guidance at? I left so quick to grow up. I didn't even have nobody to show me. You know what I mean?
That was a little deep though.
What?
Where's your guidance? You ran away from your guidance.
I ran away from my guidance. Yeah. I moved away from the person who could show me exactly what I needed to do.
That's deep.
Not intentionally.
Yeah. I mean, it's looking back.
Yeah, looking back, like, yeah, sure. Like, if you would have just stayed where you were for a little bit longer, things probably could have been easier for you. But I wanted to grow up.
I mean, it got you here.
It got me here. Yeah.
It got you where you needed. Yeah. Man.
So I ain't mad at it. Everything happens for a reason. One thing the universe gonna do is align things.
Yeah, everybody's journey is their journey. Yeah. And I don't believe I don't believe in the it's fate. This is supposed to happen. What I do believe in, it ain't no other way. Like it happened, So it was supposed to
Because it was
happen,
supposed to happen.
and it can't happen no other way.
Excuse me, because it happened already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just like it had to.
Yeah.
It had to happen because it had to
It had
happen.
to happen.
It had to happen because it had happened. You see? What you gonna do now?
Episode title.
Had to happen.
It had to happen because it
It
had
had to
happened.
happen because it had to. It had to happen because it had happened.
Because it had happened.
Mark.
Bear with us, baby, because trying to get that on a piece of paper.
Crazy, and we're not gonna name it that.
We won't forget.
Instantaneous.
I'm cracking up. But yeah, that way. Okay. Well, I got boys. I'ma have a girl next. My daughter, my daughter, my daughter. My daughter, my daughter, my daughter.
Yeah, I want a junior without him being a junior. I think
I'm gonna throw that into the universe now.
I don't care what nobody say. I think I deserve to. Well, I think a little boy deserved me as a dad.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'll be a fire. Well, I'm already. I don't fuck with nobody. I'm already a fire dad. I'll be slacking sometimes, but the game's the game. But I think a little boy, you say, deserve my
I think
guidance.
that's beautiful.
What?
That you believe that a little boy deserves your guidance.
I do.
Like, you know how, you know, people say all the time, like, you know, I'm honored to be your mother. Like, I go off. Like, these kids deserve.
No, and vice versa. And I will be honored to be because I'm honored because my kids. I'm honored to be their father.
Yeah.
And when I have my son, I'm gonna be honored to be his dad.
Yeah.
But I also believe that because I told you all the time, like what I've learned, like what I was instilled in, what was distilled in me was well, instilled. I said distilled. Like,
filtered. Go ahead.
I'm whiskey. It was distilled. I'm whiskey.
A whiskey.
I'm going back to it. What was distilled in me?
In a rum barrel. Go ahead, baby.
I'm fire.
You
I get you lit.
really.
But no, what was distilled in me? Like I really do not think that those morals are around anymore. Yeah, because I can honestly say my core or like the niggas I grew up with or whatever, right? I don't think nobody treated them the way I treated them, and I don't think nobody moved for them the way I would move for them because like that's just the way I was like I was raised to treat people a certain way. Niggas wasn't raised the same way, and I always kept that in mind. When things wasn't reciprocated, this like, I know like
they don't know no better.
Yeah, it's not like.
It's
And
not
I ain't saying it more so like, oh, I was so much better. I just feel like
I understand.
There was not just morals. It was love piled on me that I could.
You had enough. You had enough to give out.
Yeah, to give out, and I don't think them niggas. Most niggas didn't grow with that much love.
Yeah, I know.
Or any. I don't niggas ain't grow with no love. None. And I always listen. If you somebody around me, like I'm not just around you for no reason. I'm not, and I'm not around you for a come up. I'm around you because I fuck with you and I want you to do well. And I love you. I don't think that's not out here no more. That's not out here every day. And I would love to give a little boy that. Like, I would love to have an actual. That's a king, bro. Like, I would love to show another king. You see how I'm with your sons with bro, these little niggas is they the next. That's the next generation. Like, and I think that they need that. Same thing I do with my daughters or your daughters or whatever. Like, I think like beyond anything, I think a man's love is needed.
Is needed so
more
heavily.
Than anything.
And you know what? I appreciate you being around. Oh,
what you about to get gay?
I'm such a bitch.
What's wrong? You crying?
Nope.
Oh, what?
I'ma hold it in.
You're crying. Oh, gay.
I'm such a pussy. I appreciate you being around because even though, like, you know, Bo Dad has done so much better than he did in the past, that constant, and I think just multiples. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm about to say. No, he has
even if
he has a dad.
Yeah.
But there's no reason
that he
should just be loved by one
one man. Yeah.
And that's I think that's the issue in I ain't gonna say the issue in today's world, but I think that's the one of the biggest problems with
so many
society.
Yes, and people have women around all the time because there's so many single households and the women take over a whole lot. Men, give me men. Like, and I really do love that. Shut up. Let me finish my thought. But I just appreciate you being around and just being how you are and who you are to my sons. Like, they know, like, just how they are when you walk in the door. Like, yo, what's up, Tom? Like, Og asked me, he found out that I went to your house, I don't know, one of them days. He was like, oh, you went to Tom Tom house? And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, why couldn't I just go to Tom Tom house?
About my bro.
Like, my oldest son said he was, you his favorite adult. I love that for them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a dope mom. And my kids really fuck with me. And I love the fact that they like, you know what I mean? Like, they come to me. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things. I always want to be that mom. Like, come to me. My kids are very comfortable coming to me and talking to me. But I think that it's beautiful that anything that happened in school, all of that shit, this is how I'm feeling. You know, I'm not really feeling good today. This is what was said at school. Mom, can I just talk to you? Like, I love the fact that
we weren't always given that option.
Right, yeah. So I made it a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's cool that, you know, you take care of them. You make sure they wash their bodies. You make sure they get to school. You make sure they got clothes. You make sure they brush their teeth twice a day, whatever. Them coming to you, like, and I say it because I want to be around my mom. You know what I mean? Like, my mom invited to everything. Like, I'm having parties and all of the other stuff. My mom in the building.
Your mom be invited to shit that I be like, oh my god,
mom here.
Because I be wanting to be a fucking fool.
And I'm always a fool though.
No, you always a fool, but you know, I don't carry myself that way around.
Right here.
So I be like, listen. You know, you walk. I forgot what the fuck joint that was. And they walked in with like a strip of condoms in his mouth. Was like, I be wanting to walk in like, that's his mouth. Like, oh.
But no, like, I feel so comfortable around my mom and the relationship that I have with my mother. That's why I'm always like, I want my kids to feel like they're with me. Now, it's going to be completely different because my mom got girls.
Yeah.
But for me to have, I still want them to be like, no, mom, like, she going to keep it real. She going to make sure I'm comfortable. She's going to let me be me. I can be emotional. I could be tough. I could be angry. I could be all of these things. I just want to be able to, you know, be in that space for my mom. I'm happy that I have so far created that space for them, but I'm also happy that they have a man who has created that space for them too, outside of their father. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you could be comfortable with your dad, whatever, but it don't gotta stop there. You know what I mean? Like, kids always have a village of women. It's always grandma, my mom, auntie, all my mom friends. It's always a village of women. Like, that's why I want more men.
That's why I was raised, right? My dad got 2 brothers, right? I was around my uncle Ronald all the time, right? And he loved like weapons and shit, right? So you see my fascination with like my knives and it's because of him. Like, my dad was the dopest nigga in the world, but I was always around my uncle. I'd chill in his house, and he's, oh, you see this throwing star? I got this and that. Like, and nigga loved me to death. My dad's oldest brother. This nigga was in jail till I turned like 14. From the time I was born until I was like 14. He was in jail before that. Like, so I don't think he might have been, but I don't think he was around when I was born.
Yeah.
This nigga, he did stints. I knew that nigga vividly. He called. What's going on? Like, how's school? Like, I talked to that man so much. I remember I got fucking not my first time because niggas just joke me all the time. Like my first middle school jumping. It was my first middle school jumping. Elementary was like all you saying it was a cakewalk. But the first time when niggas first got a little oomph on their punches, first time I got that joint. This nigga called me like, "What's up?" Like, what's going? Like he stayed in tune my life the entire time. So when he came home, I knew him.
Yeah.
And then I got older brothers, older because
yeah.
My family is male dominated, but it's like, but I guess it's male dominated, but female oriented. Whatever. So like I grew up around niggas like all my brothers and cousins. They the toughest niggas in the world, whatever. But them niggas, they love you.
Yeah.
And they can't even fake it like they don't. Like I'm saying, like so, like we was raised that way.
Yeah.
And I'm just I just want to continue to
That's
raise
beautiful.
That way.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing.
I remember like same thing with my brother. Like
because everybody's always they raised by women. That's why they act like this. Da 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 da. Yeah, bring some men around. But I do think it's beautiful. I do still think it's amazing because it's so much. There's nothing that I can teach my sons about being a man. I can say, oh no, it's great to express yourself, da da da. But if they got a bunch of women around and they see these women expressing themselves all the time, maybe that's feminine, or maybe they just end up feminine. I don't know how it works, but I know that there are things that every child, whether it be male or female, just needs from a man.
Yeah, exactly. It's male and female. The same way. Shit. Well, my kids, my girls got moms, they got biological aunts, but how they attach to y'all, I still be like, yo, go spend this time with your aunt. Go spend your time with Aunt Lex. Go spend your time. Because I know these are positive women that can give them another outlook that you might not want to talk to your mom about.
Yeah.
You might not feel comfortable being like, like you can love to share out your parent, whatever, like, but if you can get the same type of love, without the, because it's not even always judgment from your parent,
right? Yeah,
sometimes you just feel like you're being judged, and that's a part of you
and
that you can't change, you can't you can't help that. It's because your parent has to be the authority. So like you gotta, I'm saying, so it's like a little no, I fuck with them heavy, but like, I can't quite do that. Yeah. And when you get them other aspects, or whatever, you can get all the love you need. You can get another outlook on life. Period. Like, listen, I'm
telling you, that's why I utilize my resources. I swear to God, I do. That godmother, I call her up. I utilize the fuck out of my resources, like. Because I know, and I like that I have just, you know what I mean? Like we're just like minded, and I love that for us and for our kids, because I want you to love my kids and have my kids be open to you and all of these other things. She knows, you know what I mean? Like it's just a village, you know what I mean? It's everybody for the kids. That's why when your daughter called the other day and she was upset, we like, oh well, let her talk to this person, like see if that'll make her comfortable. Like it's all about she ain't like her hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
remember, and then y'all came over Sunday and I did her hair. Yeah. But it just was like, all right, cool. If she feeling like this about it, you know what I mean? Like, all right, Aunt Lex look like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's a collective. So shit. I call the guy mom up. If I need something, I call you up. Like,
last week.
What's up?
Last week. I was calling to check on you, bro, because last Friday, right? Friday at Apartment 408. So I was calling to check on you Saturday.
Okay.
And I said it out loud. I said, damn, I gotta call Lex. My daughter was walking past me, was like, she can't. I don't like coming. I don't know if she might. I'm like, why you want her to come? She like, yeah. I'm like, damn, like, cause it was people that like, damn, we not enough for you.
We not enough.
Say no, y'all, everything cool actually, but y'all being boring. Nigga, you just walked away. We was playing games. I like going through the most. I like going TikTok with her. Is what she meant to say. But I'm like, damn, we legit was playing a board game, and she got up and walked away. It was like, I guess we're gonna pause it for now. And then she popped. Really, while I'm talking about you, she popped back up. It was like, damn, like you just. I'm like, all right, damn. I said, if I ain't enough, just let me know.
Just let me know.
I'm like, you. That's what you want. She wants. She's like, no, it's not that. Whatever. But she know now she's trying to polish it. I'm like, well, you want to talk? She's like, yeah. That's why when I called you,
yeah.
she was right there, just like what's up? Like she popping up, you popping on. I'm like, damn, like I love it.
No, but for sure, I just love the fact that just for all of our kids, you know what I mean? Like everybody got everybody, and I really loved it. And I always say like I appreciate
you. My oldest, the third is her favorite person in the world.
I get it.
I get it too, but she think that she is like the bees and like
she the bees naive.
Like she had a painted Picasso, it might be her. I'm like,
oh my god,
like, she really like. You don't understand? Like she really think like.
I love that.
I love it too, but it's still just like
because the guy mom came and I'm like, listen, Bo going through this, that, and the third. I don't know what to say to him. This is what he said. Like I've ran out of options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my way.
She fired, bro.
She pulled right up. We just gonna go for a walk. She took my son. I don't know where the fuck they went. He came back with candy, and she came back with what was wrong with him. Like she just knew.
She definitely the best out of the three of us. I mean,
baby.
I ain't gonna say she's the best person.
I got issues.
I ain't gonna say she's the best person in the world, but we had to like. Somebody had to win like the better person award.
It's gonna be. And bitch, I love that for me.
She okay, I guess.
I love her for me.
But no, like.
But no, I love the fact that our kids have people. You know what I mean? Like
they supposed to though.
Just the adults around them. It's just a beautiful thing, and I love it. And I would love for my daughter to have that as well. That's why I think that she should come on and come in this world. I'm manifesting. Even it, I'm not trying to have no baby right now. Okay, we real early in the year. I don't want it. What?
The way you talking is you gonna.
No, I never got a man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Maybe I need my husband this year. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Why? Why you say it like that?
Like what?
We don't gotta like get married this year, but like, let me come on, baby. If you there,
hopefully.
Did she hear me knocking?
Let you in.
What? Ooh.
Oh my god.
That was a big one. It's like, the water.
That sound like my cue.
We could be done. We can be done because I'm as a burping ass.
Okay, you gonna eat way through this, John.
Yeah, yo. I couldn't make myself burp to save my life. But this juice got me I'm giving the burps. Look at me, look gassy. But it's okay. So you got called the nigga. Episode recap. Recap. And our kids got good people. Our kids got good niggas around them.
I'm a nigga. And
I used to be a slave.
I'm a nigga, you a slave. And these kids be fucking with this nigga and that slave. But that slave's kids don't fuck with that slave. They fuck with that nigga.
They fuck with that nigga. No, my... You right. All right. We'll take that.
They fuck with it.
They fuck with
us.
They
fuck the other one better.
They like,
my kids love me.
Sometimes my kids love me too.
You said sometimes? All right.
Because that's how both was when you came in. That's yo, live suck time. Hype is calm down.
You're not hype, that's bro.
All right. Whatever. Next week, y'all.
Next week,
we back here with the number one nigga and Harriet motherfucking Tubman. Bye, y'all.